Welcome to Department of the Spotlight. I'm Captain John Bushey.
And I'm Command Master Chief Tisdale.
And today we have a special guest star.
Hello everyone, my name is Thomas Beck. I'm the Atsugi Safety Director and Explosive Safety Officer.
So, what's going on in safety?
Well, sir, Master Chief, there's a lot of things going on in safety. We have our three main business lines, which are safety, organizational safety management, ammunition and explosive safety. And then our third business line, which is a little smaller than our previous two, is privately owned vehicle, POV, SOFA licensing. So within those three business lines, sir, there's a lot going on.
Yeah. So I know you talk a lot about the management side of safety. So what do you have as tidbits for us to keep in mind this time?
Well, I'd like to let everyone know and emphasize that the days of organizational safety management being a safety office, a safety representative function is no longer to be. That true organizational safety management comprises of top and middle management, comprises of everyone within an organization having particular responsibilities, from top management, middle management, first line supervisors, non-supervisors, and myself as a safety professional. So all of those categories of personnel within an organization ultimately manage the safety management system. Ultimately, management runs it, employees participate, safety professionals are the advisors.
So couldn't we say that, kind of based on what the CNO said about no bystanders, that there's no bystanders in safety, everybody's a safety officer?
You're correct, sir. Everyone, that statement that everyone is a safety officer, everyone's responsibility is towards safety management, yes, sir.
Okay. Well, you also mentioned explosive safety.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's not the safety officer going out there blowing things up or making safety be an explosive topic, but why don't you talk a little bit about explosive safety?
Yes, sir. Well, not only being the safety director, I'm also the explosive safety officer, so we have about 17 tenant commands on board any Atsugi that engage in and support ammunition and explosive operations, from small arms rounds all the way to cartridge-actuated devices, ejection seat rocket motors, and we manage, again, the storage, the handling, and then all the support functions that meet those operational requirements.
So like you said, 17 tenants participate in that, and so you've got a lot of tendrils that reach out across the command to make sure that we're doing it safe.
Yes, sir. I have squadron ordnance officers, which are squadron ordnance officers, chief petty officers, department heads, operating personnel. So now I'm not, obviously, as explosive safety officer, the sole one making sure everything is working correctly. There's a lot of supervisory and operating personnel that have also key responsibilities towards ammunition and explosive operations. So
Sure.
we all work in conjunction with each other to ensure safe and compliant operation, storage, and handling of ammunition and explosives.
So this goes in many different areas. It's not just about ordnance and dropping bombs and stuff like that and weapons, but it's also safety practices like if we have an engine fire on an aircraft, the CAD, the cartridge-activated device that causes that flame retardants
The fireball?
to be distributed throughout the engine is something that Mr. Beck and his team manage as well as part of the safety, the explosive safety office. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, very important. Then did you want to talk a little bit about driving safety as well?
Yes, sir. Actually, I do. I want to touch on something that is known within the professional traffic safety engineering field. So the term traffic safety, which a lot of people may just believe is just education, that I get my driver's ed class or I attend my SOFA licensing class and that's traffic safety. Actually, that's not. Within the professional traffic engineering field, sir, and Master Chief, traffic safety, the term, encompasses essentially 5 E's. That's education, enforcement, engineering, emergency response, and the 5th E, which is of utmost importance, is everyone, is all of us as drivers. So, what I talk routinely is we can have all the stop signs and all the pavement markings on the roads. We can have the best educational system with classes and newsletters and flyers. We can have enforcement out there. We can have emergency response when they respond to an accident. But if we don't have everyone ensuring that they are driving safely, that they are engaging in safe driving behavior, a lot of the other E's are almost, they don't support the other E's. So it takes everyone to be brilliant on the basics of driving. So,
Well,
yes, traffic safety.
It's interesting because people don't think about this, but a car weighs a couple tons.
Yes, sir.
And we take for granted that you just walk out to the car, you jump in, and it turns itself on after you turn the key. and it does what you want it to do, and you don't really think about it. You need to think about what's your family doing in the car. Are you distracted? You know, how engaged, like you said, everybody into making this a safe evolution, because, you know, we have a lot of traffic accidents, and a lot of them are somebody trying to squeeze through something or somebody backing into something else. Also not checking their emergency equipment and making sure that that works correctly, and making sure that they don't back into something by having their mirrors correctly positioned and things like that. So goes into many different realms.
Yes, sir, it does.
So, all right, well, is there anything else you'd like to tell us about the safety department today?
No, just that we're a great group of people over there in Building 146. We do a lot. And we welcome the community if they have questions, concerns on safety management, ammunition explosive safety, or POV sofa driver licensing, including first-time driver and motorcycle licensing.
Awesome. Well, thanks for what you and your team do.
Okay, thank you, sir.
CMC, do you have any questions?
No, just definitely thank you for what you do.
Okay, thanks, Master Chief.
All right, well, that's all we have this time. We'll talk to you in a couple weeks.